Hello, Wonder Hussy here at the Santa Monica Pier, aka the beginning of Route 66. The mother road goes all the way to Chicago from here, 2,448 miles, and we are getting ready to travel the whole thing. I'm here with Mumford and Turbo.
Turbolicious in the house.
Oh, I'm sorry, Turbolicious.
Only on days that end in Y.
Oh, good. I'm glad today ends in Y. How do you feel, Turbo?
I feel great. I woke up a little melancholy, but you know, just getting to Santa Monica Pier, I kind of woke up and all that vibe is kind of kicking in, and I'm getting my kicks. I'm getting double kicks, triple kicks. In fact, I'm going to get another cup of coffee.
I could use some more coffee myself, but instead of drinking more coffee, we are going to talk to this man in this random kiosk. No, sir, what's your name?
Sure, my name is Ian Bowen.
What's your kiosk all about?
It's called 66 to Cali. We are the original Route 66 business and gift shop here on, not just on Santa Monica Pier, but in Santa Monica period. So we do the certificate of completion. It's for people who have traveled all the way from Chicago.
Okay, Ian had a really interesting phrase for us because we're going backwards. Mm-hmm. We are going from the destination
to the journey.
Thank you for that, sir. I'll be using that in my videos.
Sounds great.
Bon voyage! Okay, we better hurry up and get back to the car because we are missing the motorcade. Look, there's our caravan. Look at that. I guess that old station wagon is going to do the whole route. How about that? Oh my God, it's like the grapes of wrath. Look, it's the Orange County Model A Ford Club. How about that? Oh, there's Turbo chatting up the people from the LA Times. You know, he's publicity minded. Hi! Here's the Big Texan. They're gonna tow that friggin' steer all the way to Chicago, and then I guess that trailer behind them must have all the steak in it, because we're doing that 72-ounce steak challenge every night for the next 3 weeks. Boy, I hope they got a lot of ice in there. And there she is, the beautiful 1958 Coral Edsel that we had in Seligman. And look at this, another convertible Edsel. What color did you say this was?
Rose beige metallic.
Rose, and this is your car, sir?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Daniel?
You're gonna go all the way to Chicago in this?
Yes.
Wow, far out. Look at the beautiful interior. Man, you
Yes,
take good care of this thing.
Yep, only 76 of these made and only one in this color.
See you in Beverly Hills. Okay, Mumford is going to drive the camper to our next stop, which is our first stop on this cross-country voyage, and that is the Beverly Hills City Hall. And I'm going to be driving with William. Hi, William.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Are you excited for this?
I'm excited.
Did you pack enough clean underwear to last 3 weeks? We got all these people from the LA Times coming with us. Look at us. Woo, woo. And here we go. Here we are, the Beverly Hillbillies. Yeehaw! Boy, they weren't kidding when they said that this place was schwanky. Oh, look, we get to meet the mayor of Beverly Hills. How fancy. Wow, nice folks. Everybody's so good looking here. I'm from the desert, you guys. I feel like I'm in... I love your outfit. Oh, thank you. Wow, I got a compliment on my outfit from somebody who lives in Beverly Hills.
Would you mind?
Turbo. Man, these people are so nice and so down to earth. It just goes to show that you shouldn't have preconceived notions.
Looking around, but you're welcome to come in and use the restroom.
Oh, we are? Oh, good. I need to use the restroom. I'm curious to find out if the toilets in Beverly Hills are made out of solid gold.
They are not.
Oh, what's up with that?
There was a gold toilet that was sold at auction for like $1 million several months ago.
Oh, darn. It's no longer available. Oh, it's a nice bathroom, though. Okay, I have no idea how I'm going to document this trip in real time because I could tell by the first hour that it was going to be absolute chaos. Trying to keep the caravan together in LA traffic was basically impossible, but the goal of this trip is to follow the itinerary from Route66caravan.com and meet up as a group at each spot. Problem is, there were so many other interesting spots not on the itinerary. Ooh, look, El Coyote. That's the Mexican restaurant that Sharon Tate had dinner at on her last night alive. Not kidding. Sharon Tate, Jay Sebring, Abigail Folger, and Wojciech Frykowski all had dinner at El Coyote the night they were murdered by the Manson family. Boy, you just never know what you're gonna see in LA. Boy, this Edsel is not liking this stop and go traffic. Meanwhile, we just got passed by a Waymo driverless car. Talk about surreal. Uh-oh, the Edsel couldn't handle all the stop and goes. And so I think William is gonna have his dad build trailer it, and I'm gonna be riding with Danny. What are you laughing at, Danny? Are you saying he needs to clean his carburetor?
Yeah, he does. It's all clogged up.
Okay, hang on a minute. I was just talking to Danny here, and my mind is blown. Danny, you're driving this Edsel all the way to Chicago.
Yes, yes.
What year is this?
This is a 1960 Edsel Ranger.
Wow, and it's, I mean, you take really good care of it. It seems like everything runs great. You said it even has air conditioning?
Yes, it does. It works well, too.
Yeah.
We're going to need it. It's going to get hot.
Oh my God, you guys, look at this thing. It's an automated robot that brings you your food. I guess it's like DoorDash, but it's a robot. And this one's name is Kelso. Boy, only in the big city. Oh dear. Going backwards on this trip is kind of a fun idea in one way, but in another way, it's a huge pain in the ass because the LA days of this itinerary are by far the most complicated because we're driving and we're parking, and if you've ever driven or tried to park in Los Angeles, you know it's not easy. And so it sucks that we're doing the most ambitious part of the trip right at the get-go. Thankfully, Danny's Edsel seems to be in perfect running order, so we didn't have any problem getting here to the next stop, which is there's this giant food hall in that building there, and everyone's stopping to eat lunch, and then they're taking a tour of some historic theaters in the area. But I feel bad because Mumford is in that ginormous F-250 with the camper, and he's got a very expensive mountain bike strapped to the back of it, and so he doesn't really want to leave his car in downtown LA, and I understand that and I respect that. So man, I'm just gonna have to skip out on the food hall and the theater tour and try to figure out where we can go in this insane megalopolis that will accommodate a rig of Mumford's size. You know what they say about guys with big rigs, don't you? Okay, I'm on my way to find Mumford, but this random guy I was talking to on the street said I need to check this funicular railway out before I leave. Apparently this is very historical, and it's one of only 2 funicular railways left in the United States. It's called the Angel's Flight, and I'm not even really sure what exactly a funicular railway is, to be honest, but I guess it's like a train that goes up a slope. I mean, that's sure what it looks like to me, and I guess there's only 2 of them left in the entire USA. Oh man, look, there's another one of those little robot food trucks. Look at that robot stop for her. That thing knows how to wait for this light.
There's a stipulation in the AI contract that says AI, no, they're not allowed to be out or we're not getting paid to stay home.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, Mumford doesn't want his very expensive mountain bike to get stolen. So we decided it was best if we just do the rest of the stops on our own. So there's only 2 more things on the itinerary today, and one of them is right up here on this unassuming street corner in South Pasadena. Believe it or not, this is actually Route 66. I know most people, when they think of Route 66, they think of long, lonely, desolate desert highways. But the reality is Route 66 goes from Santa Monica right through Pasadena and right past the Chicken Boy. Okay, this is the kind of roadside attraction that Route 66 road trips are made of. This is the world famous Chicken Boy. I guess it's kind of like one of those muffler men that they used to make back in the day out of old scrap parts, and it was on top of some old fried chicken restaurant. but the chicken restaurant is no longer here. I think an artist ended up restoring the Chicken Boy to his former glory and installing him on top of, well, I'm not exactly sure what he's on top of. I thought he was on top of this Mexican restaurant, but no, he's actually on top of the building next door, which, oh, well, it's a anonymous looking storefront, but it does have a neon chicken sign. Oh, look, it says here, Chicken Boy, art and stuff, vintage postcards, floaties, weirdo ephemera. Ooh, sounds like I better go in. Oh man, wow, this is really interesting. It's kind of like a souvenir store dedicated to the Chicken Boy. Oh my God, look at the big chicken. Whew, man, it is really hard to keep everything managed here. But on the plus side, we ran into William and his dad Bill. They were able to get the Edsel repaired. They had to swap out the fuel pump real quick in the parking lot at the next stop, which is this supermarket. Okay, this isn't just any grocery store. This is Galco's Old World Grocery. I guess it's famous for having a huge selection of hard to find rare vintage sodas like this delicious looking RC Cola that Mumford got. I might have to go in and get me one of them myself. Mumford, how do you like driving in Los Angeles?
It's fun, I like it.
Oh yeah? Mumford, we can't see your eyes, so we don't know if you're telling the truth or lying. Do you prefer Cookie or William?
I think Cookie is fantastic.
Okay, Cookie. Danny, who, by the way, has an Edsel that doesn't have any mechanical problems.
Yes, Danny, what I lack in quality, I make up for in quantity.
Okay, well, yes, that's exactly what I was going to ask you about. Danny said you just bought over 100 more Edsels?
Yes.
Wait, how many Edsels do you have now?
We have.
Hold on a minute. So this is Bill.
Oh yes,
we didn't talk to
family.
Bill in my last video, so we gotta say hi. This is William's dad, Bill. Hi, Bill.
How you doing?
I'm great. Thank you for being here.
I want to point out he's.
Just been to the dentist.
He just got two teeth pulled.
Bill?
He just got 2 teeth pulled to get new ones, and I said, Dad, you couldn't have waited till this was over because I guarantee.
Where's your Beverly Hillbillies hat when we need it?
I know.
No, I think you look great. No one's gonna judge you because you got 2 teeth pulled. Anyway, so you guys just bought what? 100 Edsels?
100. It was 107, I believe.
Okay, and so what? Now, how many Edsels do you guys have?
We think it's around 200 because we
You don't even know how.
No. Well, too many. They come in and we.
Too many.
It is true.
Oh, you agree?
Oh yes. Uh-huh.
Do you agree that you have a problem?
Oh, absolutely. I consider ourselves a halfway house for Edsels.
Oh.
We bring them home when nobody else loves them, and if we don't do anything with them, and someone else tells us they want to love them, they go home with them.
Edselholics Anonymous. Okay, let's see how cool this grocery store could really be. Oh my gosh! Wow, they weren't kidding. There is a lot of soda in here. Look at that, freedom of choice. Old keg root beer. Baladine cola. Wow. Bundaberg. Roy Rogers. Oh, look at all this candy. Yum. Fun. So the way this caravan works is all the individual cars travel from stop to stop each day, ending up at a final destination for that night, where the Big Texan Steakhouse hosts a sort of block party featuring their 72-ounce challenge in which locals from that night's destination compete to see who can finish a giant steak. Oh man, and they gotta eat a baked potato and a salad. Oy, oy, oy. The first night stop was in Pasadena and also featured a performance by the USC Trojans Marching Band, the same marching band that played on Fleetwood Mac's song Tusk.
Can I put one more in your backpack?
Oh my God, poor Mumford thought he would get a quiet moment to himself, and the entire USC marching band shows up and plays right in front of his camper. The nightly block parties are also my chance to meet up with viewers of the channel. Since the daily schedule is so chaotic and unpredictable, if you want to try and meet up with me along the trail, going to one of these nightly block parties is your best bet. How did it go, sir?
It was great. I'm full. I don't need to eat for a couple days.
Can we see your belly?
Well, I like to not have a belly.
Oh, okay, good.
So,
you're a fit man.
and I do eat steak a lot, but this was a lot of steak.
And will this impact your motorcycle ability?
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
I was smart enough to say, I'm done.
Oh, wow. I am so wiped out. And it's only the first day of a trip that's gonna take 3 weeks. And now I'm supposed to check into this room here and go edit all the video I shot today, which, oh my God, I don't know how I'm gonna have time for that. Because all I wanna do is pass out. Anyway, here's the first room that I'm staying in on this Odyssey in fabulous Pasadena. Okay, well, you can see it's an extended stay suite, so it's got a little kitchenette, which is nice. I was able to plug my electric kettle. Never travel without an electric kettle. It's the best way to make your instant decaf. But the only thing I really want to do is at the very first stop today, back at 8 a.m., which feels like about 30 years ago, but was really only 12 hours ago, a wonderful fan gave me a joint. And so I'm looking forward to getting baked out of my gourd and falling asleep so I can do all this over again tomorrow. Day 2 began with Turbo putting on his big boy clothes to thank the mayor of the city of Duarte for donating a busted old neon sign to his Route 66 museum in Victorville, where he plans to restore it and put it on display. Because as much fun as this cross-country road trip is, it's really about preserving history. You might say our funky little caravan is sort of like the Avengers, fighting the evils of rampant, mindless development. All right, day 2. Mumford is going to drive the camper up out of this blasted LA basin, and boy, it can't come a moment too soon for him. Meanwhile, I'm going to take advantage of the last bit of temperate weather to ride in the Edsel. Oh, a gift awaiting me in the car. Oh, darn it.
They said for you to continue doing everything you do and continue making fantastic
movies. Oh my gosh, I missed meeting these guys. How nice. Look at that. I got a gift bag. Thank you. Now, Cookie.
Yes.
So you said I should call you Cookie, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Car's running good today?
It's running beautiful.
So what was the issue?
Coil. Luckily, we had Danny, our master mechanic.
Danny, who's got the other Edsel.
Who's got the other Edsel. He said, "No, man, that's not fuel. That's spark. You got coil's bad."
And you guys were able to just do that in the motel parking lot.
Yep, just change it. Took it for a nice long drive, and she's happy.
Okay, great. Well, hopefully this thing can make it up the Cajon Pass, because that's where we're going.
Reese.
Oh, Reese is driving that station wagon.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I didn't realize that was him. Get out of town. That's Reese. Oh my gosh. So he is. That car will be going the whole way. Bye. Man, so many nice people have showed up to say hi to me at every stop we've made so far. It'll be interesting to see if that holds the farther east we go.
Do you know where they got the name Azusa from?
Where?
They chose, it's got everything from A to Z in the USA. Azusa.
I love that. Cookie, how do you know so much about Azusa?
I used to live here.
Nothing like traveling with a local. Hi, Reese. I didn't realize that was you in that badass station wagon.
I'm a very lucky guy.
Is that your car?
It belongs to a friend of mine. He let me borrow it, if you can believe it.
Wow! How cool is that? Okay, we're here at the old Claremont High School. Beautiful Mediterranean style historic high school. But look at all these amazing classic cars out front. We got this beautiful cherry red Mustang. We got this red truck. And look at this. The license plate says "To Demonic" because apparently it's a Dodge Demon. Okay, I didn't even know that was a car. I can't imagine that a major American auto manufacturer would name one of their models a Demon. Who's gonna buy a car called a Demon? This is your car, sir?
This is my car, yes it is.
And what is your name?
My name is Tony.
Look at that. It says Demon with a little pitchfork for the M. Wait, so they only produced this car for 2 years?
Well, the car kept going, but the demon name was only 2
because
years.
people complained?
People complained.
Imagine that, people complaining. 505 cubic inches.
Yes, it is.
Oh, brother, I bet it makes a unholy racket when you fire it up.
It does. My neighbors aren't happy.
Cucamonga. Dreams really do come true. I finally ended up here in beautiful Rancho Cucamonga. It's an absolutely beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. Unfortunately, we're about to head up and over the mountains, out of this beautiful green LA basin, and into the desert where it's gonna be hot as you know what. But before heading out, we had to stop at this beautiful Cucamonga service station. It's a vintage Richfield gas station that has been absolutely beautifully restored. You see Reese, I didn't realize that was Reese, in his vintage Chevy Bel Air station wagon parked right in front of the gas station. Are you gonna fill her up?
I mean, I'm an idiot. I parked the wrong way. What did I
Oh, Reese! It's a new car to him. He's not sure he can't remember which side the gas is on. Isn't that beautiful? And it's just right on the side of the highway here. In the suburban sprawl of Rancho Cucamonga. Okay, we got a lot of cool people that showed up here to say hi. Hi, guys. Hi. Thanks for coming down. I didn't realize I had so many attractive viewers. Thank you for coming down. I love your hat. Oh, man. I'm stuffed. I don't even like spaghetti, but that was good sauce. I guess they're known for their sauce. It was really good. So, oh, man, I'm going to bust out of this polka dot dress if I don't start cleaning up my diet. No, it's, you know how it is on a road trip, you eat a lot of junk food. So yesterday Mumford and I went to Whole Foods over in Pasadena, I guess, and we did have, I had a big kale salad with all kinds of healthy stuff in it. So hopefully that will make up for my carb heavy lunch here at Vince's Spaghetti. Look at this, we got a gift. What's your name, sir?
My name is Warren.
Warren, what do you have here?
Well, it's a copy of the Los Angeles Times.
Look at that!
Look at
that! Getting their kicks on Grand Old Route 66. There's Cookie, William Cook, and there's Hussy, Sarah Jane Woodall. How about that, Warren? That is so cool that you brought that. Thank you.
Isn't that cool?
Danny in the Edsels. They transferred me back over to Mumford because now that we're in the desert, it's hot. And as fun as it is to ride in an Edsel, it doesn't have air conditioning like the F-250 Super Duty. Okay, we are up here at the Cajon Pass. You might remember I made a video here showcasing some of the interesting attractions and fascinating history up here at the top of the mountains that separate the LA basin from the desert. Right here is Camp Cajon, or was Camp Cajon. It was a campground where travelers on the old Route 66 could rest, both themselves and their vehicles, because cars back in those days tended to overheat, especially coming up over these mountains. I guess this is one of the remaining stretches of old Route 66 where it used to cross the Cajon Pass before Interstate 15 took over. Oh, look, there's the train in the background. Doot, doot. Oh, look at that. We got a PCT hiker. Woo, woo, what up? Here we are, sitting on our fat asses in all these beautiful classic cars. This guy's walking all the way. What's your name, sir?
Mark Landis.
And you are with, what's the name of your
I'm the project manager for Camp Cajon.
Okay, and so you guys did all these improvements. You put up that sign there behind you?
Correct.
I mean, we're going to Chicago on this trip. We got another 2,162 miles to go. Yikes. That really puts things in perspective. All right, we're back in Victorville. I was just here a couple months ago when I made my high desert videos and I did my Mojave River skinny dip. But I didn't come around to this side of the Victorville Route 66 Museum. Look at that. The Joshua Drive-In Theater. I guess that's a real old sign from some old-timey drive-in. Look at that. That was probably from some old nightclub. And then this is the sign they were talking about in Duarte. This sign was just laying in a lot somewhere, but Turbo rescued it and is in the process of restoring it. Oh, look at that. They got the Edsels parked here in the little parking lot out in front of the museum. This is cool. It's kind of like a homecoming for me, but really especially for Turbo, because this museum is what started it all. Yep, back in the old Victorville Museum. What is this? I don't even recognize this guy. Oh, what are these?
They're a little bit dark and they're little...
Sir, I recognize your voice, but I don't recognize you. Who are you? What have you done with Turbo?
Well, Brendan O'Brien here, and
Brendan. Okay.
Brendan Turbo O'Brien, and we just hot off the press. We have these little Wonder Hussy stickers. These are going to help Wonder Hussy get to Chicago. So every single penny, every dollar is going to go towards Wonder Hussy's Chicago run, and we're going to map it and have like a thermometer for every state. So we're halfway through California, and they're going to be $4.95 or $4.99, and you guys can round up if you need to.
Where can people buy these?
Well, they're going to be available at the Route 66 Museum here in California in Victorville, as well as the Barstow Museum. And then Wonder Hussy's going to have a whole handful of them so that she can collect on the spot.
Awesome! So if you run into me at any point along the route and you want one of these stickers, I got you covered. Uh-oh. Chaos in Victorville. Oh gosh, I guess what happened was Reese broke down in that amazing vintage Chevy Bel Air station wagon. And Cookie had to go load him up on his trailer. Ugh.
Well, it looks like it's going to be okay. It looks like the radiator cap came off.
Oh.
And so he overheated. So we're getting a new radiator cap.
That's a quick
we
fix.
Got some new water in there, so hopefully he's going to be good to go.
Only in Victorville. Look at this. It's Elmer's Bottle Tree Ranch. If you've been watching for a long time, gosh, I made a video here back in 2018, and it is one of the coolest, quirky roadside tourist attractions along any stretch of Route 66. This is a very interesting use for old glass bottles, of which I myself happen to have mountains. My sister's been saving them up to make a bottle wall, but a bottle wall takes some planning and a lot of sweat equity. This seems like a much easier solution. Reese, did you break your friend's Bel Air?
Oh my gosh, yeah, so on the interstate on the way up here, I smelled this really familiar sweet smell, and I was like, that better not be antifreeze.
Oh.
But then I saw the temperature go up, so I said, you know what, it sure is, pulled over. But I am so thankful for people like William Cook and Sal for taking a look at the vehicle, getting me to Victorville, doing a little bit of work to it, and now I'm back on the road under my own power. So far, so good.
Whee! It just wouldn't be a caravan without you, Reese.
Thank you.
Literally, you're the only one who knows where we're going. Tonight's party at the Harvey House. Thank you for having me, you guys. It's nice to be here. You're Miss Barstow?
Thank you. Free steak. You get a free steak.
What up, sis? I got your back. I'm rooting for you. What's your deal? You like to eat? Yeah. Okay. I'll bet you anything she wins. Oh my gosh, look, here's some of these little vintage travel trailers. These are the tin can tourists. These people travel around in their vintage travel campers. Look how cozy this little Airstream is. And it's all original. Look at that. Look at the little kitchen. Oh man, look at this Shasta camper. How amazing that is. I know it was backlit, but it has these amazing wings. Wow. Holy moly. I don't know what model this thing is, but talk about space age badassery. Look at the door. See through the window? Oh, their little table. How cute. Okay, but this right here might be the most interesting out of all of them. And it's for sale. Beautiful, gleaming silver Airstream, I guess. Flying A cellar. Oh, it's like a wine cellar. Oh, hello, ma'am. Is this your humble home?
This is a 1948 Curtiss Wright Clipper.
Oh my goodness, do you mind if I step up?
You come right in, just be careful there.
Oh, so it's like a wine cellar in here?
We did a wine cellar inspired trailer.
Oh my goodness, look at the beds!
So in between,
these are fabulous bed coverlets, I must say. Can you tell us about the truck?
So the truck is a was an old Dodge dually that my husband had that he drove everywhere, and he took the dualies off the end. It had 350,000 miles on it. He said, I still love it, so he extended it and made it into a little RV.
So he built this?
Yeah, so it matches this. So the front...
Wait, how did he just covered it with old Airstream parts?
Yeah, he just took metal and curved it and made it look kind of like
oh, that's you guys, Dave and Lori White from Walla Walla. Wow, your husband is a genius.
So we could take the truck on its own, which we do a lot, or we can hook it up with the trailer.
Boy, I bet you get some real looks on the highway.
Oh, we do.
You can see that it is. It's an old Dodge dually, and he just kind of Airstreamified it.
All right, guys, we're going to see another one. Let's get our time ready. What are we looking at time-wise?
Oh, my God. She won. She won. You won. What up? She looks full. Ah, it feels great to be back in the desert. I did enjoy my time in the LA basin, but it was a bit chaotic. And now, well, you know how it is. It's just nice to be back on familiar ground. Okay, we are in the delightful little town of Daggett. Look at that, the Big Texans with us. We got the whole fam-damily. Good morning! Look at all these beautiful folks on this cross-country trip. This is unbelievable. It's a pretty big group. Oh my gosh, look at you. See, I feel so lame. I have the same outfit every day. You said you brought 17 outfits?
Yeah. I brought 32.
Oh my God, these girls are gonna put me to shame. Okay, let's go look inside this Daggett Russian house. Thank you, sir. Oh, look how cool this is. See, we didn't get to go in here when I made my video. It's like a recreation of somebody's old house in Daggett. Isn't that beautiful? Oh gosh, look how terrifying this is. Here's the bedroom. Nice creepy old metal bed frame, but look at this terrifying crib. Oh my goodness, I don't know why, but a creepy rusted old metal crib is one of the creepiest things in my book. Oh wait, hold on a minute. There's something even creepier over here. Look at this. I guess it's a cradle. A real old-timey cradle with wheels. Yikes. Oh my God. Speaking of yikes. Okay, apparently this is a very rare car that I would be remiss if I didn't film. Oh, it's a Packard. It is beautiful. Man, things were just so much more stylish back then. A 36 Auburn. Oh yeah, there it is, look. Beautiful. Okay, so you got a car too?
Yeah, absolutely.
You didn't just walk here?
No.
You didn't just ride your tricycle? Oh, okay. No, you got, what is this, Elvira?
Yes, this is Elvira.
Oh my God, she is sexy, I'll say that. Tell us about her.
Elvira, 1973 Porsche 914-6.
73? Yeah. Oh my goodness, how much fun is that to ride around in? Yeah, and there's Elvira. Oh, they got a signpost here. With all cities all around the world. Italy, Hawaii, Germany, Texas, 1,100 miles. Tucumcari, 827 miles. Welcome to Newberry Springs. Uh-oh, look at what we ran into here. It's the peepers in the peep Jeep. So you guys always dress to match your Jeep, is that it?
Well, we do, and we came from Huntington Beach today. So we're following you up to Needles, where we have our other house.
Look at this, Carla hooked it up.
Hi, good morning, welcome to the barn, Newberry Springs.
Look at that, the barn has a new Route 66 sign. Baghdad Cafe. Better go check and see if my shrine is still up. Oh, yep, there it is, looking good. Ludlow! I made a video here, but this cafe wasn't open. So now I can go in and see what it looks like. Okay, let's peek in the cafe real quick. Oh, look at that. I guess they're selling Centennial Route 66 t-shirts. Oh my gosh, look how cool this cafe is. It is. It's so cozy in here. Look at this. I love this. Hi, good. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you. Look at all these postcards. Oh, I should get some postcards. Back at the scene of Roy's Motel and Cafe in Amboy, where a group of bikers from Martinique are about to set off on their own iconic Route 66 journey. I'm not kidding. I asked one of the guys where he was from. I think they're all from Martinique. Woo! Route 66! Martinique! Woo! Where are you from?
France.
Oh, France! Oh, vive la France! Woo! Look, everybody, it's Ken Lord. What do you mean, how did I get here? If you say my name 3 times, it's like Beetlejuice. I pop out of the woodwork.
There's no place like Wonder Hussy. There's no place like Wonder Hussy.
Ooh-wee, man, it is over 100 degrees out here in the Mojave Desert. So I had to change into my swimsuit because it was just too hot to explore Goffs.
Welcome to Goffs, gym in the desert.
Yeah, I guess this is just sort of like a collection of historical buildings, artifacts, stuff from the Mojave Desert. I've been wanting to come here for a long time because of one thing in particular. Whoa, the Gibson Gyratory Crusher. Ooh, a stamp mill. Look at that, Zyzix. Okay, there is all kinds of cool stuff here at Goffs, but there's one main thing I wanted to check out, and it's way off by itself on the edge of the desert, out past the Aiken Cinder Mine, and they put it way out here to give you some context into the history of this thing. This is the one and only infamous, world famous Mojave phone booth. They actually, I think it's just a recreation. The original one was busted up and sold into parts. Look at that! Okay, if you don't know the story of the Mojave phone booth, guy was looking at a map back in the 90s and noticed there was a phone booth in the middle of nowhere in a part of the desert not too far from here. And he kind of became mildly obsessed with it. And so he drove out there and he wrote down the phone number and he would call it every single day. And he did so for years until finally one day somebody actually answered the phone. And he was so surprised he could hardly talk. Hello? Who is this? Who uses this phone? Well, come to find out it was somebody from the nearby Aiken Cinder Mine. But this is before cell phones. Back in the 1990s, people had to use phone booths, including this phone booth, in the middle of nowhere. And so the guy, it became like a worldwide phenomenon. The guy started a website, he posted the phone number of the phone booth on the website, and people would come camp out by this phone booth in the middle of nowhere and just take calls all day and all night. And it would ring off the hook, because once the phone number got out, you know, the story kind of went viral. And people would call from all over the world. So you'd camp out here and everybody would take turns answering the phone. Hello? Hi, it's the Peter and Bjorn morning show in Oslo, Norway. Or, hello? Hi, my name's Tim. I'm really depressed. Or, hello? Oh, you want to order a what? Unfortunately, the federal government put a stop to all the fun when this became the Mojave Preserve, because they said the constant ringing of the telephone was disturbing the wildlife. And so the dang government went out and removed the original Mojave phone booth. But the good folks here at Goffs installed this replica. Mumford, you said that they have it rigged to where you can actually use the phone with your phone? You can Bluetooth this to your phone. There's a phone number for it. I'm coming back here to make a whole video about this. It's too much to fit into this Route 66 trip. But oh my God, that is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Oh my God, I am so hot and so tired, but the show must go on. We're here in fabulous Needles! And William unloaded the fabulous Edsel so we can arrive at the steak party in style. Me in my swimsuit and high heels. Wow! Oh my gosh, grass. So much cooler in the shade. This is a beautiful, it's a Harvey house. Did you guys know there was a Harvey house in Needles? I didn't know that. Unfortunately, I'm just like too hot to even care. Boy, I have stayed in some raunchy motels in my day, but this Motel 6 here at the side of I-40 in Needles just might take the cake. Apparently there was a guy in room 108 wholesaling cocaine all night long, and the guys were kind of worried about the Edsel, but we made it, and well, we only have one choice, and that is upward, onward, and eastward. Well, I wasn't gonna stop here again because I already covered Sitgreaves Pass in my fun run video last month, but well, it's so dang hot traveling through the desert. You might be able to see I took off my polka dot dress and I'm wearing my magic bikini because we've been traveling through the desert for the last couple days. It's been 100 degrees. I almost melted at the event last night in Needles. I need to find a place to skinny dip, but gosh dang it, man, out here in the middle of the desert, it's not like there's very many places to skinny dip. But then I remembered when we did Sitgreaves Pass, as we were navigating the 191 turns of the Sidewinder, there was this little stone staircase off to the side, which led up to that goldfish pond. Okay, remember this goldfish pond? Well, I thought maybe I could stop on my way to Kingman and sneak a quick skinny dip. You know, the water isn't that murky. On second thought, never mind, man. I'm pretty ballsy, and I'll skinny dip in some pretty raunchy water, but I wouldn't want to squish the goldfish. I'll just keep heading east, and maybe I can find a place to skinny dip somewhere else. I mean, I still have something like 6 more states to go.